I can't buy that.
I'm sticking with Jesus on that one. Like, Jesus makes more sense.
Unbelievable is the best way to describe this recent admission from Joe Rogan. You have to hear the whole exchange. How in true Joe Rogan fashion, he articulated his newfound trust in Jesus Christ in a simple, comprehensible, yet deeply profound way. If you are a Christian who tries to convince non-believers of the existence of God, this is relevant to you. If you are an agnostic in search of the truth, this is relevant to you. If you're an atheist sure that the natural world is all there is, you must listen to this brief dialogue between Rogan and his guest. I'll then close with an analysis of this exchange that I promise you have not heard anywhere else.
Well, space is the ultimate who the fuck knows, because we can only see so far. We see so far, but even so far is only so far.
Well, and then they're saying like it's always expanding, which that can't be true, because like what is it expanding into? If space is space, you know, if they're like, oh, it's like blowing up a balloon where everything's okay, but you're blowing up a balloon in a room, right? So what's the room that you're blowing the balloon into? And then that's in a bigger room, and then that's in this.
And then there's the concept that it's actually finite. It's not infinite, and it's some sort of donut shape. It's like
Lord.
Goes back around eventually.
But then who made all that?
Right.
Like, is there a God? Did God make this?
Or is God the universe?
Yeah, but then who made God? And then that bothers me.
Right.
like
But
who made that thing?
Is that a thing that we think that, like, because we were born and we die, that we have these biological limitations that we attach to the universe itself?
That's that's fair. That we see things as being built and destroyed. That
there's always been something. Well, wouldn't it be crazy if there wasn't something at one point in time? That seems even crazier. Then there always has been something. Because if it's just something, if it's just the nature of everything, there is always something, right? Right. It couldn't be nothing and then all of a sudden everything. That seems...
Because what started that? What kicked that off?
Exactly.
What snapped its fingers? Like
That's McKenna's great line. Terrence McKenna had a great line about the difference between science and religion is that science only asks you for one miracle. I want you to believe in one miracle, the Big Bang.
Yeah. That's a good one.
It's a great line.
Yeah.
It's because it really is true.
Yes.
And it's funny because people would be incredulous about the resurrection of Jesus Christ, but yet they're convinced that the entire universe was smaller than the head of a pin, and for no reason that anybody's adequately explained to me that makes sense.
Yeah, no,
instantaneously became everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't buy that.
I'm sticking with Jesus on that one. Like, Jesus makes more sense.
What first came to mind after hearing this was the question, how did we get here? How did Rogan get here? From atheists to now proclaiming his belief that God is the best explanation for why there's anything at all. And I think the answer to that is he investigated the claim. He sought after God. There's something very profound there that I think often gets overlooked. Just today I was having a discussion with an atheist, and he said you will never be able to prove God exists with the scientific method like you can prove the temperature of water or the force of gravity. And I completely agree. God and science are on different planes. God is an agent that best explains why we are here and how we ought to live. Science has nothing to say about either of those things. Simply put, science explains how things work. God and science are not in conflict. They complement one another. But as it may be that I can't test for the existence of God in a lab, I believe one can test God's claims. Specifically, the claim made several times in both the Old and New Testament that if you seek after God, you will find God. In both Rogan's case and countless others, it would seem this claim has been tested and confirmed. With that, can we make an inference that God exists based on the findings? What do you think? Where are you at right now? Do you have a personal story similar to Rogan's journey? Alternatively, have you been searching and not found God? Have you given up? Share with us in the comments. Your story might be an inspiration or helpful to someone else. Was this video informative, interesting, helpful? Like and subscribe so that you get alerted to our future regular uploads. Thank you for watching.